What you doing over there, Samo?
What am I doing?
Oh, that's Drag. What the hell are you doing?
Oh, fuck, that doesn't work. Let's see.
We're starting, dude. We're live.
That was cool.
Oh well. Welcome everyone to Fight Stick ASMR. I will be your host today. As I finally realized we're live. Okay. So actually though, welcome to the 26th Last Played weekly tournament. Let's just. Well, I guess we should introduce ourselves. Sorry, I'm scared. No, we were not ready for this. This is probably the least coordinated we've been, but with me on the couch today are Samo Camo and Dracula X. Would you like to introduce yourselves?
How we doing?
What's up? Let's get this show on the road.
Play
Why
some
don't we?
games.
Alright, let's move on to the rules. Alright, tournament's held on Fightcade. Please enter with your Fightcade username or you'll risk disqualification if you cause confusion. Crew is banned for SNK Boss Syndrome. Leon's Antithesis JAC glitch is banned. This is due to all the crazy block influence it causes, and it's just generally unhealthy for the game. Intentionally crashing and soft locking the game is banned. This should go without saying. Inserting coins after run starts is banned. This is because it will cause the game to drop frames, which will screw up a lot of combos and setups. Loops are limited to 2 repetitions per combo. This is to keep damage a bit more standardized across the roster. Okade J236 cancels, and Speedily Speeds and Air Chains are limited to 2 uses per combo. This means you can either hit the opponent 3 times during 1 jump or 2 times in 2 jumps. This is mostly just to keep rulings with loops a bit more reasonable in these contexts. No macros, turbos, etc. outside of the official Fightcade macros, bar autofire. If your net's unplayable, you'll be disqualified, which extends to desyncing from playing on AS, so please make sure you're on MVS BIOS. If you have not messed with your BIOS, you will be on MVS, so don't worry about it. Format's best of 3 rounds per game, timer set to normal, all handicaps at their default values, and all meters unmasked. There's no real way to mess with these without causing desyncs, don't worry about it. Match the best of 3 until finals, and then winners and losers grand finals are a best of 5. And then please wait for match to be called on stream before playing. If your opponent doesn't show up, go ahead and mark them as a loser, yada yada. Let's just get on with this. I'm going to go ahead and shuffle the seeds, then start the tournament. Alright, if everyone would kindly refresh their brackets. We can now see that our first match will be the Samo Kema versus Fulyuan 021. Please play a
Down
match.
first again. All right. Excellent.
I like how I have a bye and I'm automatically not last place. Yet.
Oh, it did a crash. All right. You ever seen that? Some kind of assertion failed on trying to play. It's the first time I've seen that, I think.
Yeah, I don't know. I wonder if I should
That's
test
working
the
now.
game.
Alright.
Yeah, okay.
Or maybe not.
Odd. That's strange. I'm not getting that. It's the overlay.
Like, okay,
Nice.
so we got Shigen and Arcade. Looks like. I'm on Shigami.
Alright, yeah. For some reason the window got deleted. I'm just gonna fix this real quick. Alright, sorry for that. Anyways, we have Speed Kagami versus Power Kaide.
Yeah, we're doing some interesting ranking on the ground. Let's get these types of combos here.
I swear I set everything just before the tournament. Why is everything reset? Anyways.
Shenanigans.
Yeah, I guess the shenanigans aren't exclusive to Fight Game this time. Alright, good confirm from Samuel right there. Do you have anything to say on this matchup track?
I am not a fan of it. Honestly.
On whose end?
Either, honest. Well, they both can poke you out. I guess it's not terrible versus speed mono, but like power versus power is it's pretty scary once anybody gets in range of their pokes. They're both pretty quick and speed versus speed can be kind of the same thing. It's gonna be a lot of low poking, at least from the Katami side. A mono doesn't have quite as high reward in speed from a low poke, but I mean, it's still damaging your lot up. Honestly, speed versus speed, I want to say the match is going to be in favor of Kagami. If it wasn't power, it'd be either way. And full one? Is that what we're... Full one?
Alright. Someone just throwing some fireballs here. Gets a jump in, but doesn't get the conversion. Full on switch guards the 2C to punish it. I mean, 2C is an incredibly strong normal, but if you know when it's coming, it's completely punishable because switch guard, it's -9.
Yeah, I'm going for the extra 1 frame in, so because why not?
Alright, Samuel drops the conversion.
Good ball off.
Full on punishing, but opts for a Fandango reset and doesn't get it. Into this input. Alright, good deflect, this
get
kill!
it right here. Anybody's game right now.
Ooh, and the dive kick chipped out. I'm a little surprised Fully didn't go for...
That is...
Oh,
yeah,
that's game 2.
that was game.
I'm a little surprised Fully didn't go for Super there. I think it might have shipped out.
Yeah. Super slow startup in speed.
Yeah, that's true.
It might have chipped, but he could have jumped over it too. If he had confirmed the B version of the rush there, he might have been able to take that round instead of the A version, but it's still real close.
Alright. Oh, by the way, we're not going to be watching Losers Round 1 or not even Losers Round 2 unless we're making good time. Anyways, moving on to the next match, we have Draco 125 versus Arcanox 98.
Should post the link to stream in the lobby here.
Yeah,
some
probably should.
non-English speakers asking for it. Looks like they're in.
Draco's the Juzo player, right?
I don't know. I can't remember, honestly. I'm going to go with yes.
Nice, Power Juzo. Power Juzo versus Speed Moria is borderline unwinnable for Power Juzo, but we'll see if he can make it happen.
I mean, Juzo's still got his gimmicks.
You just need a few mistakes and you can take them down.
Arknox is a pretty solid Moria, so I doubt Draco's going to get away with too much. Alright, good anti-air. Max laying down some pressure. Draco not cracking. Goes for a run and grab, but doesn't quite get it. Deflect, and...
There we go. Little damage there, and gets the 6-2-3 for off the ground. Directly
that's
blocks
unsafe.
the overhead mix-up. Oh yeah, perfect. I love that punish.
Anytime Headbutt actually does something, it's great. Most of the time it's a gimmick, though. Just kind of sad. Alright, Arknox getting the C teleport. Knockdown. And wins Oki, but doesn't hit confirm correctly.
He's a big fan of that seat teleport.
Oh, this
wow.
would kill! There it is!
There we go.
Draco with the sweet
Throws him
spot
right out
super
of the
follow-up. That's something not a lot of people realize unless they actually play Juzo, is that his follow-ups actually have a sweet spot. Like his super follow-up off command grab is like 50%, but you need to land a pretty strict window with it, or it'll end up doing a lot less. And the same goes for his regular meterless follow-up, but that's a bit more forgiving.
It's not quite a one-frame window.
Yeah, no, it's nothing
super
crazy. You
nice.
can absolutely do it.
Wow.
Oh my god!
That was amazing.
And again!
Do
That
it
was
again.
amazing, her. Yes, come on.
2C closing.
We're not rooting against you, Arkanox. We're rooting against Moria.
Power zombie. Even more unwinnable matchup. Let's see it happen.
There we go. No idea what's up with OBS today. Anyways. Arkanox looking at close this with a perfect. Draco is in desperation though, and Juzo
Never count
has
it out.
some pretty scary DM, but Arkanox guard cancels out to close the round.
Card cancels a 2C. That's not easy either.
No, you got almost. Know it's coming to do that. Arkanox got his move through combos down. That's for sure. Low, not move
Alright, Arkanox takes game 2.
1-1. See if he sticks to his guns, and he does.
Flag gets the follow-up.
And gets the sweet
like
spot
full
of the whole
damage.
set. And that's how quick DJ.
Oh my god, another deflect!
And the big damage follow-up.
And forces a trade with JB. Very smart play on
impressive.
Draco's part.
Nice.
Draco's on match point. Alright, Arkanox hits B&B. Draco going for another deflect. Arkanox not biting this time.
Tech chases.
Resets him into it. Yep.
And this is gonna kill. Oh, not quite. Draco lands an SDM. Oh. Whiffs DM and gets caught with dive kick. Anyone's game now.
I think a dive getting caught by that DM would have been really amazing. Looking.
Yeah, you can catch that with Juzo DM, but it's pretty inconsistent. The window's a lot shorter than you'd think at first glance. I remember labbing it out at one point, and it's only like a 5 or 6 frame window that Juzo can actually beat that version of dive kick.
Speaking of Juzo being
Nice damage. Very, very
Draco
nice.
takes it.
Nice usage of
Excellent
neutral
Juzo
and back
play.
jumping.
Excellent Juzo play.
Alright. Up next is Hypersonic JD versus Jamizrael. Jamizrael? What? Israel? I don't know.
I have to get up for a second here.
I'm not sure who either of these two people are on here unless I just cannot read. Oh, there they are.
They're both pretty new faces around this place.
Looks like they're in.
Alright, that's what I like to see.
We got Shigen, Kaide, both speed. This should be entertaining. No, Kaide can bully big people with their fire ulti.
Yeah,
Shigen's
Kaide has a
pretty
ton of instant overhead shenanigans against Shigen and Juzo.
Shigen's pretty Shigen. I need to really look up the exact pronunciations of these characters.
A lot of them are pretty weird. Alright, good confirm from Sonic right there.
Shigen's pretty scary in speed.
Definitely.
All with the extra link. Yeah, good stuff.
Really good at hear from Sonic. Oh. I just realized. Mazriel is the one on Shigen. Alright, that confirm's gonna kill.
Nice confirm.
Round starts super and it works! Alright, Sonic gets the knockdown. What's the mix? Ooh, it's beaten down with Wake Up Jab. Good deflect, gets a cross up by the looks of it. And he knows
Yeah.
the loop.
Yes, he does.
Oh, nice loop. I didn't even know you could do
That
that.
was
Yeah, Kaide's the chain version of Kaide's 5B is like plus 11 on hit or something like that. So you can combo into basically whatever you want. It's just the only thing you'd really want to combo into is another 5A.
He went for another cheeky super there, but that was a good match.
Yeah, that super
That
is very slow in speed though. So
Yeah, it's like 25 frame startup or something absurd. You can only actually combo it off the launching Fandango and speed at all
I think you can get it off grab too in some
Yeah,
situations.
Fireball's so minus.
Yeah, Kaide's ground fireball is just complete trash. Okay, that's probably a little hard on
Yeah.
it, but if your opponent knows to switch guard,
It's okay, and it's okay in some block strings,
yeah,
some farther out.
it's pretty much just the obligatory empty cancel. But speed already has a much better empty cancel off 5A with 5A 5A. It comes out really quick and has a really strong disjoint. Alright, good anti-air from Sanic right there. Getting some cheeky block strings in, but Joe Mazriel finally calls it out. OTG 3C rather than grab.
He's going
And
for
there you
style.
go, gets it. It's good kill. And there it is.
Good matches.
Yeah, they're both showing promise.
Yeah, Jom's got a pretty scary Shigen. Oh, you should see his power Shigen too. He's pretty good at that.
I don't know if I've ever played him, or if I have, I don't remember.
Yeah, Shigen's a pretty rough matchup for Kaede Hyper, because his 4A will beat your 5A directly, because it actually hits your hurt box extension. And that's really bad for speed Kaede in particular, because most of your game plan is going to be revolving around empty canceling out of that. But beyond that matchup, we have Tactics versus Gainsbourg up next.
I've not seen Tactics before.
He is also a new face. We have a
Uh,
lot of fresh blood in this tournament.
Shows him as from South Africa. Nice. It's not very common.
I wonder if any of these are a Panda alt.
No. Panda's still active in the Discord.
But you never know, man.
It would be a very elaborate alt.
I would not put it past him.
He's got a South African VPN. I wish he would. I wish he'd come back. Zantetsu? Alright.
You're not the only one that can play him. Oh boy. So yes, you said before this match is in Zantetsu's favor, but Moria can definitely win.
There's not a lot of matches that aren't in Zantetsu's favor.
There is no match that is not.
Yeah.
He arguably goes even with Karyu. Like, enough said. Although in fairness, Moria arguably beats Karyu, but it's neither here nor there.
No. Theoretically, Moria can be unbeatable, so there is that.
Yeah, Task Moria is absolutely terrifying. just a competent Moria is terrifying.
Yes.
The character's nutty.
2 DPs. Okay.
I like it. I like this.
Oh,
guy's
goes for
style.
Cheeky Fandango, but gets stuffed out.
3C into dash. Okay.
He's not playing the standard Zantetsu, so we don't even know what to expect here.
Two C mash and a 236A. Double kunais.
That kick, no punish. I didn't know that actually beat Deflect in that context.
Air with 9C to land 5A.
Hey man, 5A is a great little annoying tool to use with him. Dash forward 5A. Anti-jump. Yeah.
Use it as a conditioning tool and then just side switch.
Basically.
Nasty, nasty. Okay, alright.
I like that.
You can tech out on the ground to get out of the kunais, but
Well, see, if you do it like that and they tech, Kunai hit you regardless. Like he did there. I'm thinking he was going for like jump dive kick. And then into Kunai maybe, but...
Great Tactics gets the hit, but
Whoa,
doesn't
whoa,
convert
whoa,
off of it, and
whoa.
Gainsbourg gets an SDM as a result.
backdash
That was-
SDM.
Oh,
That
gets
was
cheeky with a
fantastic.
regular SDM and gets caught with the C
Holy cow.
teleport. I see what he's trying though. If that was a B teleport, Tactics probably would have blocked it. Ooh, good deflect. Gets the mix up.
That's a really difficult deflect to pull off too, let me tell you.
Another deflect!
Because-
Doesn't get the conversion.
Because from farther away, that's considered a projectile and can't be deflected. You can only deflect it at really close range.
Explain a lot, actually. Alright, Tactics takes game 2.
Oh, I don't have my things on. It was tactics on Morio.
Yeah, tactics is on Mario games for
Okay.
You got a nice laggy stage here.
That was a pretty good interrupt from Gainsbourg right there, right off the bat. Dagger pressure drops the confirm, but still manages to pick it back up. Good old American
And
resets.
sunset.
He staggered 2A into 236. And it connected as a combo.
That's it, man, I'm telling you.
Oh,
Tactics gets the Fandango, but doesn't convert off of it. Oh my god, so many unconfirmed hits. Alright, Gainsbourg closes it with a
jumping
throw.
around.
I don't think it's unconfirmed as he's dropping it intentionally to mess with his opponent.
Oh, shit!
Pulls out the parry with the DM.
I don't know what they're trying at this point, honestly. If I didn't know better, I'd say they're just pushing buttons.
It might be.
236A is not safe on block. Oh, nice parry.
Oh, if the throw gets
Right
punished for the Fandango,
out of
this could
throw
kill.
range.
Alright,
Nice
Fandango right
Fandango.
out of throw range. That was fantastic.
match point for either player. All chips are down, and Tactics is round start anti-air. Alright, Gainsbourg installs invisibility. It's thrown. Alright,
Nice
easy response to
TP.
dive kick,
Teleports
no
through
punish.
the dive kick.
That trade
That's
did?
weird trade.
Okay, Tactics is in desperation, so when he will close it. It's gonna kill. Nope, Gainsbourg drops it. Tactics goes for him and gets punished with kunai. Gainsbourg takes the set.
Good matches. Should clip that backdash SDM.
Yeah, it's crazy. I'm glad there's another Zantetsu, though. Not alone.
Alright, up next we have Helmet Guy versus Playball. Wait, Playball's back?
Dude, Playball's always been here.
I thought he was on hiatus.
No,
confused with
Daniel's
someone
on
else.
hiatus. Play balls around.
Play ball.
Playball's not in the lobby.
Yes, he is.
He is.
I am play ball.
Oh,
Helmet Guy's Helmet Guy. He's from, I don't know what country it is. Indonesia? So, white and red flag.
okay, well I'm not seeing Helmet Guy and
Yeah, he's not
Nice.
here yet.
I'm gonna ping him.
Well, if he's the same guy I played, oh man, I played him last weekend, or I played. Pretty sure it was hidden, but he had a pretty strong Setsuna.
He was online like 20 minutes or so before the tournament. 30 minutes, maybe.
Yeah, he definitely seemed eager. He might have just
I'm thinking-
disconnected and not realized it.
Yeah.
He's in
I'll
the
ping him
Discord. Give him a ping.
Yeah, I pinged him. He's not responding.
Oh, sure enough.
Alright, well, we gotta give him a few minutes. Everyone, please remember that you're reporting your own scores. So up next, let's just watch Dracula X versus Samo Camo since that's lined up.
Oh, dang. My bad. Let me go wash my hands. I got french fries all over them.
Alright, I'm not sure what just happened there. Discord crashed on me.
Hyper, you haven't reported your scores either.
Yeah. Caught me off guard with the french fries. All right, let's get it going.
The real secret to the Zantetsu matchup is to just throw fries at your opponent's controller.
It's to eat fries all the time.
Zantetsu is definitely allergic to potatoes.
Oh, there's more fries in the bag. Oh, no. Made a terrible mistake. Oh, you'll have to come off of the way, Drac.
Drac, yeah. Gotta.
You there, bud?
Yeah.
Then
Hello?
why aren't you playing?
I disconnected. Who am I supposed to be playing?
Me.
Oh gosh. Okay. Alright, well, Lemon, you're on your own for this one. I'm sorry. Discord crashed on me for a minute. And yeah. Damn it, dog.
Yeah, Drac, if you could turn on push to talk.
Yeah.
Who does the dog main?
Okay, now they're both in the lobby.
All right, now we're playing. Playing for keeps.
Alright, we have Kagami Zantetsu. Both in speed. Normally you see power Zantetsus, but... Drac seems to want to pull out a bit of style. Is Samo on Kagami and Drac on Zan? Yeah, I'm reading that right. Okay. They're playing each other's mains, apparently. Alright, some good airs from Drac. Zantetsu's dive kick is punchable, but you've got to either hit him with a 2-frame jab or throw him. And the latter is a lot more consistent, even if you do have a 2-frame jab. So, although Kagami 2C would be optimal punish, because of just the way multi-hit dive kicks work, it's better just go for the throw. Because Kagami's throw is not bad at all, at least a great Oki in a tech chase. Plus just a solid chunk of damage on its own. Alright, Fireball. Samo's fishing for this perfect. Gets the dive kick into DP conversion. No Oki. Just a decision to roll back from Drac there, and it seems to work out. And an anti-air and a tick throw will take it. Good reset from Samo, taking game 1. I don't really know much about this matchup beyond the fact that Zantetsu wins it. They've both got 2-frame normals, so you can't really go for too much fake stuff. Like, Kagami's tick throws in particular are relatively hard to land against Zantetsu because of that. However, his dive kick shenanigans are all still intact. And as I say that, Drac just gets caught holding down back repeatedly. Alright, Drac is in desperation though. If he can get a bar of meter, speeds it. Oh my god! Front and back! And a comboed. That's actually a pretty nasty mix. Alright, and lands the overhead DM. Going to the next round with meter. But yeah, Zantetsu for whatever reason can cancel his DM into Fandango, which gives him a ton of damage off of this overhead. Which also has projectile properties, so good luck with that. Alright, Samo dropping the combo, but Drac not blocking. And Drac decides to wake up nothing. I don't know what's up with that decision, but Samo's now on match point. Drac just throwing out some J's, trying to land something. Alright, getting some clean hits here. Not really converting them into anything though, and Samo converts his own 2C into damage. Hopefully put him in life lead. Alright, good punch from Drac. I don't know what this pressure is from Samo here, just a lot of JBs. But getting the guard cancel into FTG, that'll kill. Samo takes it.
Good games, Drac. Now I can attend to the fries at the bottom of this bag.
Alright, up next. Let's see if Helmet Guy is there. I'm not seeing him. Alright, Playball, go ahead and advance yourself. We tried. Moving on then. Let's watch Draco 125 versus Jamizriel.
Grappler versus grappler. Let's see it.
Alright, so you have anything to say on the Shigen Juzo matchup?
So Speed Shigen is definitely going to be a lot different than Power Shigen. Speed Shigen doesn't have a whole lot of ways to contest jumping B. So that's going to be a problem for him, but Juzo also has a hard time punishing Claw on block. And most of Shigen's block strings. So just who can put the pressure on the best while not being hit by the other's command grabs.
sounds about right. And Draco's already establishing his presence. Alright, what's for breakfast? 2C. Mazriel looked like he wanted to wake up grab or something. Ooh, that would have chipped. Good call from Mazriel to poke it out. Alright, both just trying to hook each other out at this point, but Draco finally lands a 2C. Mazriel is landing these jump-ins really high, so he's leaving himself punchable, and that's very bad against Juzo because he's got a frame 1 command grab, and also a 2-frame low. Both of which can quite easily punish you. Although, Juzo 2C doesn't lead to much damage. His command grab absolutely will if the opponent's ready to, with the motion buffered. Good Juzo will.
Juzo's going for a lot of anti-air grabs. I'm noticing those are really not the best.
Yeah, and as high as Mazriel's been doing their jump-ins, it's probably better to just try and punish with a grounded command grab. Alright, wow. And that was an interesting punish. I'm just surprised the counter didn't go off.
Yeah, just a couple frames too late, I think. Yeah.
Also, yeah, guys, we're not watching the losers round 1 or 2. You can just go ahead and play those. Alright. Command throw from...
He's doing follow-ups. Nice.
Ooh, that was an interesting decision.
Good pressure.
And it's out. A lot of command throws. Pick a whiffing allowed to flex. No punish from Mazriel. Gets the cross up. Oh, drops the follow up and gets a command grab after.
Wow.
Both these characters are very scary in desperation. And I'd imagine Shigen has a pretty rough time trying to contest Juzo DM.
Oh, wow. Right above the claw. That's dangerous.
Yeah, if that was just a few frames earlier, the hurtbox extension on JB would have forced a trade and made that a draw. Alright, good deflect. It's the conversion.
Nice.
Doesn't convert to super. Alright, Mazriel checks out.
He's opting for the 5C OTG instead of the grabs. It's a bit of a safer choice.
Oh, and that's a kill.
Good follow-ups, just didn't guess correctly.
Yeah. Oh, just a little too far away for that confirm.
Nice.
Tries to get a JC, but Draco spawns with an air throw. And that's gonna kill. Damn.
Nice. Dash up grab.
I looked away for like 2 seconds and it was over. The health bar was just deleted. Alright. Well, let's move on to watch Pondai Bites versus Gainsbourg. Please player match. Gainsbourg is on the way right now. It's kind of annoying.
Pulling the bites is on there. Just gotta wait for our good Argentina friend.
Also, I finally figured out why my head is so screwed up.
Alright, sorry about that.
Game capture on the wrong layer.
Huh?
I had to let the dog outside. Apparently.
Hey, when they gotta go, they gotta go.
So, who's playing at the moment?
Gainsbourg and Pondai Bites.
Alrighty.
They're in. Alright, we have a Setsuna Kaide. Drek, I'm getting some nasty feedback from your mic. Please do not push it back. Thank you. Anyways. So... this matchup is pretty standard. Most of what Setsuna does is unsafe and doesn't even lead to real mixes. You can just fuzzy guard all of it. So, for the most part, Setsuna is going to try and play the mid-range and abuse the fact that he's got absurd disjoints while Kaide has Hurt by Extension on everything. And either force really favorable trades or just straight up beat Kaide directly. However, if he tries to pressure Kaide and Pump Bites is aware of what's going on, he should be able to get some pretty clean punishes, which will add up to a lot more damage than what Setsuna's doing without DM confirms. Oh, and Setsuna's also tall enough that he can't reliably dash under Kaide's B-Fireball. Or B-Air Fireball, I should say. And that can be a huge pain. Because it's also conveniently at the exact angle it needs to be in order to stuff most of Setsuna's primary pokes in this matchup. Which forces Setsuna to contest 5A a lot more directly than he normally try to. And that can often lead to Kaide getting free DPs. Alright, when the Bites takes it.
A lot of side switches are there.
Yeah, most of these characters don't really have much more to mix-ups than just either trying to side switch or going for throws. Although, real talk, Setsuna Corpse Crosses are actually fucking terrifying. Alright, so we have Gainsbourg counterpicking to a mono. You have anything to say on the matchup, Drac?
I think it's mono saver, honestly.
I can see that.
Yeah,
Either way, it's really hard for Kaide to contest.
Just because a mono can block his, like, if he's dashing and getting like 5A post, he can block it and just crouch and sometimes just punch it with a 2A into a DN combo for, you know, tons of damage.
Alright, Pun the Bites takes it with the command grab confirm.
Tons of damage for hitting, you know, a poke at the wrong time.
Alright, jumping from Pun the Bites there. Gainsbourg trying to fish for a deflect to beat out one of Pone's pokes, but met with nothing but air fireballs. They're still punchable at that range, but it's really hard to do with a mono. Ooh. Give him a free punish there. And
Wow.
empty cancel, dashing high into 236, 236.
He's good at calling that out. Like any recovery, he's going to dash forward, B, A, into DM on you.
I feel like that's what makes Cade like a decent character rather than a bad character.
Yeah,
Just
it's a
'cause
stupidly underrated normal.
he has like if you consistently call out the text, I think he does a lot of damage.
That's just it. You don't even have to call it out. Most of it is an option select. The only thing that you ever have to call out is trying to get
Raw
the 2 on
super.
4 confirm off of your dash in. Otherwise, everything's just an option select off any soft knockdown. Anyways, moving on to Banya SGX versus Playball. Oh,
Play ball.
Son Gohan as he would be called.
Do we know what the gold fight K names mean?
I think they're backers? Not sure on that.
Yeah, it's the premium thing
Premium fight K.
or whatever. It's
Nice.
called.
All right.
Alright, we have Playball going to Okina. Gohan on Setsuna.
Akina Master here.
Real
Power.
talk,
Power.
I know I talk up speed a lot, but even I have to admit, power is just way better in this matchup. Setsuna legitimately has no way to contest Turtles. He's too tall, and he doesn't have a worthwhile punish on hit against 236P. Okay, round start, E teleport.
And it's an extension to what he said, power is better in every matchup.
Nice.
That much I will argue you on, but not here.
You're wrong. He definitely does have the more stylish stuff, though.
Alright, some 5A pressure from Playball here.
Playball's not a fan of the turtles.
I'm mostly throwing out a lot of 5A pressure, which is actually punishable if you just switch guard it, and Pyrokina doesn't really have the tools to deal with switch guards at that range.
Well, he might just not be using turtles just because unless he's full screen, Setsuna can just punish every single one with 2 and 4.
Yeah, but it doesn't really lead to anything because Okina can just tech 2 and 4 and then JA. There's not really anything Setsuna can do about it besides specifically deflect. Alright, Playball making good use of Okina's backdash here. A lot of JAs, Son Gohan finally getting out of it, but doesn't have life lead, so he needs to find a way in. And
Nice.
interesting decision. Playball takes game 1.
Hey man, 80 years and 80 year.
Alright, both of them just looking for some stray pokes here. Neither has significant life lead. Oh, but Gohan's gonna take it now. That's unsafe on hit. Yeah, the big thing about Powerkin is that most of what he does is still unsafe on hit. And he's got no real answer to switch guarding. Because the best you've got is half circle back C, which is wildly unsafe on block. Playball just try and cheese him out with teleports here. Gohan doesn't seem to know how to
Keeping
punish
some
it.
space.
One of the nice boons that Setsuna does have in this matchup, though, is that he can punish the alley teleport on reaction with 2 and 4. Because it will dodge the C teleport and
Timer
hit
scan.
both the A and B teleports, so you'll punish him no matter what he does. You can just throw that out on reaction. You just have to be careful because, like I said, Okina can tech and JAU, unless you specifically deflect it, he can just go completely uncontested. And actually be plus when he lands. Alright, throwing on some teleports. Son Gohan doesn't seem to know how to deal with it. Unsafe on hit, Son Gohan failing to punish. Playball breaking out the gimmicks, Gohan grabbing out of it.
Are you sure
Ooh,
that's
that was
unsafe on
his
hit and
chance.
power? I think it ends on neutral. In power, anyway.
What ends on default?
On neutral, like, you end on no frame advantage or disadvantage.
Oh, that's only if you get every hit. Playball is doing it from too far away. Yeah, like that is even. If you only get 3 hits, though, you'll be very punchable on hit. And that extends to the cross-up hit because, for whatever reason, that actually doesn't have all the hits. Alright, good throw. Drops Oki. Son Gohan seems scared. Gets armor up. Okina actually has a really easy time dealing with Setsuna's armor as well, because he's got 2A, JA, his command grabs. Hell,
Ollie.
if Setsuna's at low enough health, you can just throw a turtle and if Setsuna doesn't block it, he still dies.
Spacing out with A. Oh man.
Alright,
Turtle
chips
on
out with the
block.
turtle. Playball takes it. Alright, what do you think? Do you think we should watch some losers matches, or... Well, I mean, we should probably at least watch Drax's game since he's on commentary.
Drax
I
up
played
against.
so well the last match.
I thought it was
Oh,
pretty good.
actually it's Helmet Guy. Is Helmet Guy in the lobby?
No, dude's out. He's just.
Yeah, he's offline on Discord too. Okay, just move yourself up track. So the question is, do we want to watch Son Gohan versus Fully Won?
Might as well.
Alright. Normally we would not be watching losers round 1 or 2 in a bracket this large, but we might as well just watch our game Son Gohan.
What's the worst that could happen?
All the matches from here on out we're spectating though. Alright, we have Power Setsuna versus Speed Amano. This is also a very bad matchup for Setsuna, but it's not disproportionately so.
I found Amano Setsuna, no matter what the modes are in, it's just an awkward match for both people.
Alright, a lot of interesting jailing from Fully Won here. Gohan's got to learn to start blocking during combos. So he's getting hit with all the mid resets. Alright. He gets the weird hit, doesn't convert off of it. Or, convert to Oki. Gohan could take it this with any straight hit, but so can Fully, as shown there.
A dash beats out the overhead.
Yeah, that overhead starts way later than it looks, and also has a really bad hitbox on the first hit. But that does not have a bad hitbox. Those are his 3 best hitboxes that all combo into each other. Also, yeah, Setsuna 5A is about as big as it looks, and it's completely destroying as far as I can tell. So it's just an incredible normal. Son Gohan's still not blocking. Getting reset with all of the mids. Alright, JC from Fully right there, catching Gohan pushing more buttons. But Gohan finally gets a throw. Fully dropping the punish, but gets the overhead, doesn't convert off the stagger. And that trades to Gohan's favor, letting him take the round.
I was expecting a double KO off that.
I was too. Alright, good JP, no conversion.
Drop. I gets hit by it. Oh well.
There's that monstrous damage from Amano's
So much damage.
Gohan's on the last shred of life, but he might take this back. Quite enough to kill. What's for breakfast? Installs armor despite dying to literally everything Amano has, and gets punished for it. Oh yeah, no, Amano's Fandango really does just hit that hard. It is abnormally damaging. It's classed as a power Fandango for whatever reason. Power style Fandango for whatever reason.
Oh, it's because of the
Which is the same one that Shigen and Juzo have. So it just does a ton.
It's because of the way it throws are, I'm going to guess, programmed in this game. They don't scale like in combos.
Probably. But I don't think Fandangos scale either. I think only the first hit
Oh,
does.
they definitely do.
A dash again, beating out the overhead.
Alright, Son Gohan has a chance to kill here. Doesn't quite get it, but manages to reset into a 2C in the round. Oh, that's punchable. Full on fails to catch it, but goes for a Fandango. Doesn't get the mix, decides not to try and go for the second mix. Actually, does Amano get a second high-low off his Fandango?
Once you get to the third hit, it's either a high or a low. That's it.
Okay.
Or I guess fourth hit, where you would hit C in the chain.
Okay, still anyone's game here. I could take it. Oh, wait. Speed Amano, he doesn't have the super cancel. And that's gonna take it, though. Oh, drops it! All the spaghetti, this is a real scramble! And fully won cuts.
That is my favorite line of commentary I've ever heard from you.
Go red, convert off the stagger, gets another stagger.
Nice punish.
I never really thought about it before, but Amano's actually got a really easy time eating Setsuna's armor install, doesn't he? Like,
Yeah,
he's
he
got
has a couple
JC, which is
options.
hard to contest. He's got 2A, which will beat the armor directly. Gohan takes it with an overhead.
Was that 2?
Oh, that's 1-1. Yeah.
Alright. One just runs in that JB. Gohan not capitalizing on it. Doesn't seem confident in his ability to hit confirm off of JB. Which is one of the main reasons you play Setsuna. Alright, lands JB, gets the overhead.
Oh, that combo.
Opts to block the mix again. Not sure whether or not he realizes you can just jump deflect in that situation. And that's gonna kill.
Nice, nice.
Well, either way, it worked out for him.
He might have eaten that 5A on purpose, knowing it wouldn't combo into anything. But it put him in desperation. So now he has meter. And his 5A is still a terrifying tool. Alright, good DP. Doesn't do anything with the tech chase. Just backdashing. He's already in the corner. Fully one is now ready to capitalize on it. Interesting cross under. Alright, what's Faroki? JC drops
Wow,
it.
nice grab.
Ooh, gets the 50-50 and doesn't follow up. I think he wanted DP, but missed input command grab instead. Mecha Gostin. Oh, nope, that's gonna kill.
Oh. Good grab.
Alright, another DP. One fishing for this perfect, but loses it. Some really good air airs from Juan here.
Oh, side switch grab. Nice.
Another grab.
If Setsuna had a command grab, he'd be good. He'd be a good character.
He just hits that super raw. Wow.
That's not easy to do in speed. Alright, gets the charge, and that's enough to kill.
Wow.
That was a pretty clean match.
I didn't think that OTG would take it.
I didn't either.
It did a lot of damage for speed.
Alright. Well, up next we have the Samo Camo versus Draco 125.
Alrighty. Man in the hour. Let's see it.
Alright, they're in. Is that a Juzo mirror I see? Alright, EX versus Power. The meme
I'm not
versus the
surprised
slightly
that
more
you-
viable meme. Alright, so the big problem with EX Juzo is that basically everything he does is unsafe on hit, including this headbutt, which Draco punishes correctly. Because, yeah, you don't even get the mix-up. If the Juzo is punishing correctly with command grab, it does not matter which version of headbutt you use. So, power definitely has the upper hand here, but EX does have one thing going for it, and that's its incredibly damaging command grab follow-up. However, power can do the same thanks to EX damage. Or EX defense, I should say. So overall, this is definitely in Power Juice's favor. Alright, Draco trying to up back. Gets the overhead. Alright, good air there. And he can take this. And Draco grabs out of it. Gets the sweet spot, dealing damage cap right off the bat. And manages to get straight 2C to close the game, though. Or the round. And Draco with the command throw again. This is the sweet spot, so that didn't kill. Samo's got another chance to live. And this could kill. There it is.
Sam was just trying to prove to everybody that EX is objectively better for almost every character.
Yeah, that's kind of his whole shtick. Pretty sure the only characters he doesn't think EX is better on are Kaide and Okina, and that's just because they don't get their DM cancels. Which, in fairness, Okina doesn't really get a DM cancel besides 6C to begin with. Besides, oh! Damn, anti-air from Draco right there.
It's demoralizing amount of damage done with it.
Samo relying really hard on these headbutt gimmicks, but Draco's having none of it. Drops the conversion. Respect the attempt, though. And missed the sweet spot again. Not going to kill, but gets an air-to-air JB. We're going to see a counter pick from Samo.
Don't do it, man.
Oh, come on!
Everyone boo this man right now.
The ultimate meme to the ultimate life form, I guess. I don't know. Alright. We've got Samo already getting a stun. This is gonna kill. Yeah, even with Zantetsu's strike hits, if he gets 3, you're dead, because it'll just stun you, no matter what he was using. Alright, one more hit and that'll stun. Ooh, but Draco responded with the throw. Gets the follow-up. It's air there though, and drops the deflect. Oh, and caught trying to deflect, which Samo baits with a kunai. Very smart. I respect the play.
I tried my hardest. It didn't work out.
You could have picked, you know, Moria or someone not Zantetsu.
EX headbutts are perfectly fine.
Yes, perfectly fine for the opponent. You can eat them all day. Anyways, up next is Pondai Bites versus Playball. So Samo. You still feel like EX Juzo is optimal?
Yes, he is.
Okay.
But it's not because of headbutts.
Ah, fair enough.
It's because of 6B and VC. And him doing more damage up his command grabs than power.
Yeah, it's definitely better than speed, I'll give you that much, easily.
Yeah, there's no reason to play speed Juzo. Sorry, play ball, but there's no reason to play speed Juzo.
Alright. And here we have Kaide Okina. Actually, I had a chance to lab out this matchup a little bit more, and yeah, it's basically what you think. Okina has a really hard time testing Kaide's 5A space correctly, but if Kaide's at stun range for a turtle, he does have to be a little bit careful about approaching. Though he has some of the most punishing responses to Okina's turtles if he has a read on as to which one Okina uses, because his 2 and 4 confirms are nasty, lead to a really bad situation for even a short character like Okina. Also, air fireballs eat turtles, up to and including the sea turtle.
Raw,
Trying to call it a projectile, doesn't get it.
I just want to know how he managed to jump over that.
Oh yeah, the hitbox is only on the ground. And doesn't even reach the full length of the sword, and it has enough hitbox extension that it traces the projectiles. Cool move.
It'll hit in the air.
Just, you have to be like right next to him.
Yeah, it'll hit if you're... It's not like a low jab, but it is really close to the ground.
No, I mean like... Never mind. I'll explain it not on voice chat here.
Alright, on the bites. Trying to punish these teleports, not getting anything. Playball seems to recognize that Pone does not know how to deal with it, and starts using teleports even more. Gotta learn to deal with the gimmicks, or they'll still suffocate you.
Nice.
Alright.
Crit.
That was a proper cancel, which means Playball's got clean DPs. Tries for 63B, but Pone the Bites was already jumping in. Oh, that's incredibly punishable, but Pone goes for 2 instead of 4, eh? Oh!
Oh.
Okay.
Power BC. Alright. I see it.
I respect the hustle. Playball just fishing for some stray hits here, and Pone does not seem to know how to get out of it. Alright, finally jumps out, but jumps back instead of up. Finally gets a command grab. This is gonna hurt. Playball not teching, but dashes into the firebolt. Was finally figuring it out.
No meter.
Ooh,
That's
doesn't quite kill. And that's that! Pone's figuring out the matchup.
Dang.
JA is a super strong tool in this matchup because it'll beat Okina JA if you're above it. And Okina doesn't have any real answer to it besides, or any direct answer to it besides 2B or deflect. You can try turtles, but that's unsafe at certain ranges. Although Kaide does have to be closer than most characters to make 2 through 6B unsafe. Alright. Follow from Playball, but doesn't combo into command grab. When punishing Okina's C teleport, you want to delay it so that way he actually ends up on the ground.
I thought he...
That way you actually get a full combo. There is one frame.
Oh, 1 frame. Okay, that explains it.
Yes.
I was like, I can never land
You
that.
still want to delay it a little bit though, so you at least have a chance of hitting it. Even if you're not necessarily going for it immediately. Because either way, it's still going to put you in a better spot.
Oh, nice TP.
Yeah, it's kind of the same thing as, what was it? I'll say Vampire Savior, one of the DPs has like 1 frame of landing you can punish.
Demon Cradle, right?
Yeah, dashing Demon Cradle, that's it.
It's the first turtle he's used this match.
But there's an audio cue for Okina's teleport. Like, he says something different between the DMC versions, I think.
Yeah, you can react, and most characters can still fuzzy guard on top of that, so... The only real question is whether he's going to use an aggressive teleport or the A version. Goes for SCM, that's not going to chip out. Does Spun Bites know how to deal with it? Yes, he does. It's his turn back. Blocking high.
You know, I'm fairly sure Kaide could just punish that C teleport with Sword DN.
I think he can in power, if you switch guard it.
Impressive Okina play.
Anyways, moving on to losers round 3, we have Full Wand versus Arcanox. Use player match. I'm now realizing I am a dum-dum, and that's an L, not an I.
Oh, you said earlier I only consider like 2 characters not viable in EX. You failed to mention EX Zan. I really don't think he's useful in EX. There's just no, I don't think there's any reason to play him aside from the cool colors.
Alright, fair enough. But
Xanthic
that's more just because he's so good he doesn't get most of the benefits. He already hits the damage cap in those situations.
Like Zantetsu, his super cancels, the most you get is like the 646B into the 214B and then cancel in the super, and that's not even a real combo. And then very small damage buffs that I personally don't think are worth it.
But you also get an easy 6C into Slash, or Slice.
Yeah, but
Easy
at high
does not mean
levels,
effective. Alright, anyways.
also the meter thing, but that's something else. Akari, alright.
Akari Amano. So this is a pretty interesting matchup that can go a lot of ways depending on how the players want to do it, because both these characters have very diverse toolkits. And it looks like Arcanox is playing pretty aggressively, so... this is going to boil down a lot to 2As and Hicken off jump-ins correctly. Or, I guess in Amano's case, 5A. Because they both have very strong jabs, and since they're both in speed, they can make them safe, so trying to match out is not nearly as good of an idea as it would have been if these two were in power. Where you could switch guard and then correctly punish them. Alright, some interesting crossings from Arcanox here. Alright, almost gets the full combo.
Arcanox is boring in here right now.
It definitely is.
Alright, this could be a perfect. barely drops the ender, and eats a single 2A. Still an impressive showing nonetheless.
Just a moment.
Alright, good guard cancel. Just deflect. Ooh, an air throw conversion.
I don't know if the air throw does more damage than the fireball. I couldn't tell you.
I don't think it does. I'm pretty sure it leads to better advantage than the fireball mid-screen, though. Alright, good tech. Converts to super.
Nice. That thing hurts. And speed too, it does a lot of damage in speed.
He did 4B into super there, which is actually not as easy as you would think it is.
I don't know, it took me literally 3 attempts to figure it out, and that was just because I didn't realize that I needed to delay the super from the setup I was using.
Akari's just running all over, going wild.
Yeah, I didn't even realize full on epic yet. Oh yeah, that's the big drawback of Akari's super. It builds a ton of meter for the opponent. So you don't want to get reckless with that ender, because if you can kill meterless, you absolutely should, even more so than most characters in Akari's case, because not only do you give up your own meter, you're giving the opponent a full bar of meter to work with on the next round.
Not always.
Well, basically a full bar.
Unless your opponent does that, because I'm gonna say story reasons, he always gets full meter when you land it on him, especially raw.
Two-way pressure, alright. A lot of empty jumps here. Oh, he's gonna eat that.
Good deflect, drops the punish. Alright, this is gonna hurt. There it is. Just for off with more meter. Respect it. Alright. The super?
That gave Shigen no meter at all. This game's wonky, man, let me tell you.
Gets the deflective fandango.
That's for air grab. Wow, meaty 9B. Okay.
Shaping up to be a really good match, and Archnox counterpicks Moria. Okay, care to explain how Moria wins this Samo?
With 2 and 4.
Ah, very good.
Yeah, with 2 and 4. There's not a whole lot Shigen can do about that. Shigen's not the most mobile character to start out with. And having to deal with teleporting all over and 2 on 4s, it's not very good.
Yeah, 2 and
It's
4 is
better than
especially
Power
problematic
Shigen, though.
for big bodies just because the A version will hit you if you dash in. Alright, good deflect. This is gonna kill.
Uh-oh, someone's doing coins.
It was between rounds, technically. I'll let it slide. Alright. More knocks.
Counter super can grab more of these 2 and 4 though, unless it's low.
Goes for guard cancel, but drops it and gives one a deflect into Fandango, but drops that too! Alright, good confirm. This is going to put him back on the map. Oh, interesting decision. It's tier 4B when he's in kill range for his jump for Mori's jump-ins. Alright, Arcanine takes it with the straight throw.
Nice. I really like that C teleport out of Fandango into another C teleport into punish. That's nasty.
Definitely looked really cool.
Alright, up next we have Jamizriel versus Drac. Yeah, Speed Moria's mix-ups are just insane. And he's still got a lot of priority on a lot of things, like his 2 and 4, his DP, 2A. Like, he's got a lot going for him. Anyways, moving on to the match, we have Shigen versus Washizuka.
This one's actually pretty even.
I believe it. They both got some pretty high priority buttons. Washi's got a fireball, Shigen's got damage.
And Shigen's got the command grab. That's pretty good against charge characters.
Damn, that was a really well-spaced command grab right there.
As evidenced.
Alright, good air from Washi. Shigen JA is an incredible normal, but Washi is all that, but just generally stronger at the cost of like 1, 2, 4 frames to start up, I think. Alright. As for jumping, but doesn't quite get it. Leaves himself unsafe, and Jamizriel has the awareness to switch guard as 2C.
Oh, nice combo.
Drac's saying a lot of his streams with mixes, or not mixes, mids. So if Jamizriel starts switch guarding here, he should be able to do some pretty nasty shenanigans. As he tried there, but Drac ends it with the 2C. Jamizriel still manages to get a stray JC of his own and take game 1. Alright, it's the counter pick. Kaide, okay. I'm not sure if Drac's been labbing out the big body gimmicks I've been showing him, but the bottom line with this matchup is that Kaide is forced to be the aggressor when he normally doesn't want to be because his JA is kind of inconsistent in this matchup, and his 5A directly loses to Shigen 4A, which is an insanely active normal. So usually Kaide ends up being the aggressor, and being the aggressor against a grappler does not usually end very well. Although, notably, Kaide does have a lot of his overhead shenanigans wide open because his air fireballs consistently combo from a crouching Shigen. Anyways.
Also, Cade's DP is a pretty good tool here to get out of Shigen's traps.
Oh, that's true too. It has a very close hitbox that comes out frame 3, and then a massive disjoint start in frame 5. Ooh, good deflect from Israel there. Yeah, Shigen's normals are generally pretty slow, which means Kaide's strike throw game plan actually works surprisingly well. Tries to
chip out.
Oh yeah, I don't know what he was trying there. Maybe you want to roll and forgot what side he was on? Oh well. Israel takes it. Alright. Normally we would be watching versus play ball here, but that's the finals, so let's move on to Draco 125 versus Arknox 98. Please play your match. I'm not hearing Drac in the chat. He might have had to leave.
Had to take the dog out again, maybe.
Maybe. Alright, we have a Moria Juzo. I'd imagine this is more or less Moria Shigen, except Juzo doesn't have good pressure.
Yeah, it's basically Moria 2-4s and wins.
And also JA directly beats 5 or KB really consistently, so Juzo's gonna have a really hard time actually approaching, because that's his main tool to bully a lot of matchups that he actually functions in.
Yeah, he's got to use like, oh nice. No, he's got to use like dash up 2C.
And that's got a whole host of other issues associated with it.
Yeah.
Tries to punish, but doesn't quite get it.
Nice overhead, okay.
Draco just kind of jumping around, trying to fish for an opening, but Arknox gets his own. Draco has life lead though, so... Oh! This is gonna kill! Oh, nope, drops it.
Close. You can't play defensive if you don't have the life lead. Well, you can try at least.
And try. Although if you can guarantee enough chip by the end of the round, then you can try. Like, Kaide can play pretty defensively if he's got SDM on deck. Same goes for Okina. They go fishing for deflect, but Arknox opening him up.
And just the amount of right guesses you need to make as Juzo. Well, it's not the same as Moria.
Oh, that could have been a command grab.
Nice
But
read.
resets an anti-air throw. Interesting decision. guess he wanted to keep Oki.
The anti-air?
Ooh! Anti-air headbutt. Tries to frame trap with an armor run, but Arknox is in speed, so just got to keep a ton of active frames on Juzo as he came out of the run.
Good 9P.
Yeah, counterintuitive as it sounds, a lot of the time the best answer to Juzo running is to push buttons, because he gets stuck in hit stop. So if you've got chains, you can just do all sorts of crazy stuff and then hit him as soon as he tries to do anything out of the run. It's like a Juggernaut punch style punish if you've seen like Marvel superhero playthroughs or whatever.
Nice read. That should be it. 5C. Nice.
Bam.
Deliberating.
Alright, you might have a plan here. Let's see what the adaptation is. Ah, overhead. Now his life lead, Draco's got to find a way in. One of the really obnoxious things about this matchup that I do know about is Mori has the option to play defensively, while Juzo does not. Juzo is always the aggressor, but Mori can decide to start being the aggressor instead. When you control the pace of a match against Grappler, that's pretty much curtains. Shown there.
Yeah, he can just land a couple hits and then just teleport the rest of the match. And there's nothing Juzo can do about it, for the most part.
Alright, change from Arknox there. Ooh, drops it entirely. Trigger doesn't seem to know how to punish Fandango in that situation. Ooh, gets him.
Nice
Raw DM.
super.
He's back in this. Arknox is in desperation as well, though, so he could chip out. Draco has to be careful. Oh, canceling the teleport rather than DM. Interesting decision. Might try to stay on life lead, and there it is.
Oh, man.
Arknox takes the set.
So I was sitting here talking, forgetting that I had muted myself.
Ah, Drax back.
That was a good match. Alright. Up next, we have Pwn Thy Bites versus Jamizriel. Oh, looks like we might have a Shigen mirror. Aww. Alright.
Just teasing.
Shigen 4A beats Kaide 5A. Kaide instant overhead JC is actually kind of viable in this matchup. You know the drill. Let's see these let's see opponent Jamazriel's takes on the matchup. Ooh! Anti-air 4B right off the bat. Pretty solid chunk of damage. Goes for an anti-air throw, whiffs it, but still left safe. Bone's a little over-reliant on the B version of that air fireball. It's pretty unorthodox to punish, but if you know it's coming, oof. Gotta use it sparingly. Alright, good punch from Jamazriel there. Drops it, but gets the Fandango afterwards.
Oh, nice. I don't know, you could 4B after that.
You can do a lot of things, but nothing you do is more damage than 63.
Man likes the supers.
Yeah, he empty cancels that off basically everything.
I like how Jom is really good at guessing correctly all of the time.
Yeah.
Alright, round start claw. Pone punishing with a 5A, not canceling anything.
Probably the best option there, because I think at that range, DP would have won.
Last straight pokes, finally gets command grab. Goes for air throw. He was close enough for the corner he could have gotten for JB air throw. Stare deflect, immediately cancels the JB, leaves himself punchable as a result. Both are in desperation, both these characters have some very strong supers, but that's gonna take it. Alright. Just another fireball. And
Oh, nice side switch.
Jom's got these tech chases down. Yeah, Pone's really only ever going for the version of air fireball, so Jom can literally just react to it. Get a full punish. Ooh, goes for the conversion, but just a little too far away. This could kill. Oh, not quite. And Jom fails the punish. I think he wanted to deflect there. He didn't actually deflect between those hits. It's just kind of tight. Alright. Good response from Pone there. Then gets to the command throw.
Oh,
Has life lead, but doesn't try to sit on it.
Sent desperation.
Tries to empty cancel that 5A and super, and Jom is having none of it. Alright, Jom takes the set. Alright, up next, we have Arcanox versus Jom. Let's see how this goes.
Jom gets no breaks between matches.
Yeah, he's going straight.
Well, we don't have any other matches lined up, so I'll have a break after this one. Well, we're probably going to be seeing here, like, Moria Shigen again.
Really Moria Shigen.
We have seen so many Moria Shigens this tournament. And a lot of Shigen Kaite, too.
Kind of makes you wish someone was playing like other characters like Zantetsu or something.
Yeah, I'd like to see some more Yukis. Alright, they're in. And sure enough, we have Speed Moria, Speed Shigen. Alright, good deflect from Marknox there. Alright. Jimmy's real opening up with foray and getting his shoulder. Good pressure from Marknox here. John's trying to mash out, but Shigen being Shigen can't really do that. Alright, that's a punish. Don't think this will kill. Ooh, I think that was actually a whiff punish.
Nice.
Oh my god! Dom's going ham here. It's pretty black standard Shigen gameplay, or game plan, but he's just pulling it off so damn well. Not really anything Arknox can do. Alright, jumping. It's gonna hurt.
You really gotta be careful with those C teleports. Puts himself in a compromising situation. It's pretty easy.
Yeah, especially with how active a lot of Shigen's normals are. You should definitely be blocking as you come out for at least a frame or two. Alright, GM confirm, and manages to beat out the armor. But Jamazriel closes it with a hand grab. Straight out of pressure.
Alright.
And now we have a Speed Zantetsu.
Very nice. Let's see it.
Have anything to say on this matchup beyond Shigen dies?
Shigen can deal with kunais pretty decently with dashing jump A. But you do have like the Zan air chains on the big body. And also slash is pretty tough for Shigen to deal with. Full combo.
Israel's making really good use of these air chains. He almost tried to loop 3 of them, but it dropped, so it's fine. I've been intentional reset, actually.
Good
Breaking the
confirm.
rules by not breaking the rules.
Alright,
Oh, nice.
run up command
Agreed.
throw. Command to throw, rather.
See, this is how you play speed. You don't do what I do.
Stop
Mash
testing
through
that
the
dash.
flash.
Alright, Dom caught mashing. X has life lead, but not for long. Alright, there it is.
That is way harder to pull off than it looks.
I'd bet.
Yeah, it's tough.
Speedzan is legitimately a very difficult character to learn.
Yeah, there's a reason I play Power.
Ooh, good deflect from Jom there.
Nice.
These tech chases, man! Also, was that air throw an option select? I know you were talking about...
It kind of option selects. It option selects in that. Nice.
Alright, John takes the set.
It option selects in that, I mean, if you whiff, you don't get punished for the most part. I mean, that's about it. You can just cancel the recovery. If you call that an option select, I don't know.
Oh, I thought you could then try to air them after the air throw. I thought that's what you were getting at in the Discord.
Oh, in the corner, you can OTG throw and then hold up and then grab air throw. And that'll beat out if they jump. If they tech and then jump, at least.
They're doing best of 5. This is losers finals.
I don't
What?
think.
No, it's not. Oh, challenge!
Look at challenge. It shows it as losers finals.
I know it does, because you have to set that manually. And they added a bracket to the wrong end when someone else joined in. God damn it.
Don't look at me, man.
No, guys, it's best of 3, the set's over.
Well, the way it looks, it's going to be the same winner anyway.
Okay. Okay, note to self, set that after everyone signs in.
I don't know, man. They're still going.
Alright, well, either way, we're still moving on to the actual winners finals with Samokama versus Playball. Man, this is not my day today.
Well, it's alright. Jom still won, so it's good.
Okay. But yeah, from here on out, we are in finals, so now it's all best of 5. Alright, play ball sticking to the Ukina. I like it. Let's see if Samo can get play ball to lean away from some of these gimmicks. As I mentioned, to see some good Okina play. Alright, a lot of JB. Samo's punishing.
That character's all about the gimmicks.
No, that's not untrue. Alright. Goes for command throw, doesn't hit it. And, oh, the dive kick killed. Didn't expect that to work in speed. Or kill in speed, I should say. Alright, Samuel got the confirms. Samuel's throw, but play ball a little slow in the reaction there. Should probably say something about this matchup. Kagami has a really easy time dealing with turtles even compared to most of the cast. And, big thing though is... Ooh. The ball got crossed up there. The big thing is that he has a really hard time covering half circle back C and 2B. Although the former is significantly more committal, so pretty easily that. Yeah, Samo seems to know how to block the teleports correctly. It's definitely going to be a huge boon. Alright, tries to go for the unblockable. Playball not having any of it. And Playball takes the round with an air-to-air. Yeah, Kagami has a really hard time doing with Okina 2B. Which is actually one of the better things Okina has going for him in this matchup. But the problem is, especially with Power Okina in particular, Kagami's 2C, it will punish Okina from basically everywhere no matter what he does. So if Kagami just sits back and blocks, there's not a ton Okina can do without some really hard reads. Which usually don't make any mathematical sense. Alright, good confirm play ball there. Goes for SDM, that's Punch Blunt that's range. But not quite getting the switch guard. Still manages to reset into a 2C string. Samo takes game 1. Alright, good take throw. Playball's lost life lead.
That's a little cross-up dive there.
Ooh, that was a great dive kick. Alright, if Playball lands 6C though, that's game. Because 16 SDM does well over 50%. Which I do think is legitimately the biggest reason you'd want to play Power Okina over the other two modes, because just like JA 6C SDM is just insane amount of damage that you're actually able to hit confirm if the first hit of JA lands.
I mean, then there's some meter game. You could play him defensively, just guard cancel, and get a free turtle.
That's true. Alright, manages to land the confirm. Alright, Samo takes it with something. I don't even know what he hit with.
His nice little combo there. Keep telling him, man, he never misses that link, so he should keep playing power.
Isn't the link looser in speed, or was it the other way around?
It's exactly the same in both modes.
Oh, I've been lied to.
Oh, yeah, it is. I'm telling you, man. I don't know what the frames say, but that thing is way easier in speed.
Nope, that's safe, and Samo goes for tick throw rather than 2C. That could cost him the round here. But Playball does have to approach. And that's gonna kill.
Actually, I'm gonna double check that right now.
Doesn't the AC... Isn't the trick that the AC cancel only works in one of the modes?
No, you have to use AC or 7A to get it to work in any mode.
Playball just trying to get some straight pokes here, but he does not have the life lead to complement that. Finally lands a command throw. Helps to walk up 5A rather than try to get a meaty turtle. Makes sense, given he didn't have the life lead. Alright, tries to go for a confirm, but drops it. There's the fireball technically to his favor, but now Playball can die to literally anything.
So can Kagami. Almost. He can die to a lot of things.
Alright, and a command grab is one of them. Play ball takes game 3. Back in this.
And Xantic? He's thinking about it. And yeah, 4A is a 4-frame normal in all 3 modes.
Alright, we have Samo's counterpicking Hibiki. It's a pretty interesting choice, and I honestly think this is one of Okina's better matchups, just because his disjoints beat out a lot of what Hibiki wants to do really consistently. And 2B just completely shuts down Hibiki's cross-up nonsense, which in power means she's got very little offensive presence. And there's also the fact that she tends to struggle with fireballs in the first place, which means turtles are not very gimmicky in this matchup. Good SDM from Samo that it killed? Damn, okay. Samo's on match point.
It's like 136 damage raw versus Okina. A little more than a bar.
Alright. Ball fishing for some bugs here. Finally gets a 2A. Doesn't combo into the command grab, but Samo not avoiding it. Gets a white shell. That's going to hurt. Samo's not in chip range for anything. Also has STM on deck. It could kill here, and a little too far away. I'm sorry, Samo's on Hibiki. Alright, good cross up. Playball punches accordingly though. Ooh, this could hurt. Have meter on deck. Alright, tries for STM, just puts Samo in desperation. Might be trying to bait an STM here.
It's like he knew that was coming.
And Playball takes the game.
Don't do it, man.
He's gonna do it. There it is.
Do
Alright,
this,
so,
man.
needless to say, this matchup is absolutely horrible for Okina. One thing he does have going for him is that Okina 2A is a 2-frame normal, which can be hit confirmed. Which means Zantetsu's slash is relatively not as good. Alright, tries for an unsafe teleport, Samo not having any of it. Cross up. And that'll kill. Oh yeah, Zantetsu also has a surprisingly hard time dealing with Okina JA. But that's pretty much it. It's about where Okina's advantages end. Because, yeah, even 5A, Zantetsu does not struggle very hard to deal with that at all. And normally that's one of Okina's best tools in neutral. They've all gone for a lot of JBs here. That Instant JB is unsafe on hit, so Samo must just
out of
recognize
the
it.
corner.
Nice chip out. Playball knows how to avoid it though. Both of them just line up a ton of knowledge checks for each other, and Samo manages to get one over Playball, taking the set. So Samo moves on to Grand Finals.
To the surprise of no one.
Alright, now moving on to Losers Finals. We have Playball versus Jom. Yeah, I'm willing to bet pretty much all of those red shells were misinputs, because Playball was fishing for a lot of half-circle back Cs over the course of this tournament, and the red shell's input is 236C. So if you get crossed up, you end up getting a red shell instead, which leaves you insanely punishable and often ends up killing the opponent. Like, Okina would actually probably be marginally better if that move did not exist. But then we'd also have less combo movies, so whatever.
I like red shell. I think it's a good move.
It's punishable on full screen on reaction by, like, pretty much the entire cast, though.
Yeah, I get it.
I mean, you could 6C and get it safely. That might be it, though.
I mean, like, yeah, but why wouldn't you just advance your game plan with a 236A?
For the psychological damage of healing yourself.
Going right into this, we have Okina Shigen. I would say this matchup is pretty solidly in Shigen's favor. I think this matchup's actually really bad for Okina because Shigen's 4A stuffs all of Okina's approach options. Shoulder actually goes over all of Okina's jabs. Okina lacks any worthwhile answer to the claw. His low damage output makes him really susceptible to high damage characters like Shigen in the first place. It's just not a good situation. The only real thing, two big things I will say are that if you get Shigen to full screen, it's really hard for him to actually get back without taking damage. A lot of back grabs here from Playball. And the other big thing is that Instant Overhead JA is only -2 on hit at worst. So, against a crouching Shigen, that can accentuate your pressure pretty dramatically. Especially since you have a 2-frame jab and he has a 4-frame jab, so you can just push buttons after that and still your turn.
I mean,
Maybe
he's
on
on
meshing
the
A.
frame man grab there. Not that that would happen, but it's there.
Alright. Play ball. Ooh! Great command grab from Jom there, but Playball manages to tech out. I actually don't know if that was unsafe or not. It's Shigen, so... Alright. I'm trying to abuse armor without health. And Playball takes
Mash
the game.
A.
Alright, let's start dashing. Playball's just throwing out a lot of 5A, it's not even trying to link into 2A after anything. No, that is a 1-frame, so I don't blame him. Folks, gets an anti-air. That could hurt, but leave himself unsafe, and Jom actually opts for deflect.
Mash A. Mash A.
Hey, Okina's A buttons are good.
I think he's telling the Shigen player to do that.
Oh.
He's... Playball is relentless.
Alright. I'm gonna deal with the teleport, so it's one less gimmick in Playball's arsenal. That's very unsafe. What's the punish? Tries for a
Nice.
Rekka, but doesn't get it. Oh, and that's gonna kill. Alright, Jom's back in this. Alright, Jom seems to be figuring out the matchup here. That's unsafe. Jom doesn't punish though. And gets the full command grab. That's gonna hurt.
Dang. He's not landing a single counter super this game. That's really unfortunate.
Give it time.
This is a really bad situation for Shigen. Oh, dashes in, no respect. I mean, it makes sense. He would have survived a B-turtle, and that's unsafe if I'd hit at that range. Anyways, Jom takes game 2. Alright, both just trying to poke each other around, and Pickle seems to be coming out on top in most situations. Alright, good punch from Jom there. This is gonna hurt. It's punishable. Pickle manages to get the hit, but goes for instant overhead instead of combo.
Mash out.
Yeah, Samo's advice for some of this stuff is to use 1 or 2 buttons straight. And we should all be listening to him, actually.
Nice turtle. Yeah, I mean, if you just mash, you can't get hit by command grabs. That's what Playball's doing. That's working for him.
Ooh, that was a great call out from Jom right there.
Now this is hilarious right here. It's almost like a stop sign normally in the air.
Yeah, Jom doesn't seem to know how to defend in this matchup, but he sure as hell knows how to lay down the offense. Alright, they both run a lot of JAs, seems to be working out.
Overhead.
He could have OTG'd for the game there, but decides instead to style on him with a half circle back C.
Is that 2-1?
It is 2-1. Alright, round start command grab. Yeah, at the very least, regardless of what mode Okina's playing, Shigen does not have the luxury of playing defensively even when he has life lead. He eventually has to call out Okina throwing something like right there. Most characters can still hang back even against Okina, but big bodies can't. So Setsuna, Juzo, and Shigen all have to play pretty aggressively. Which, two of those characters kinda can't. Alright, gets the anti-air. going for option select 3B there. I'd say option select, but you can't technically get out of it based on when you tech.
Press 5A. Look at that. Holy cow.
Jom had a super Eden somewhere in there.
I think it was parry or counter super.
Oh!
There it is.
There's another.
Life deleted.
Smash out of command grabs.
Is that 2-2 now?
Should be 2-2. Match point.
Alright. Stagger pressure. Jom does not seem to know how to punish 5A.
Just one more trade. There it is.
Alright, labels on match point here. Tries a gimmick, but Jom knows the timing.
He was just a little late on the follow-up after the parry.
Well, yeah, but there was definitely time to hit confirm that he did mistime it. So the fact that he went for super after was still fishing for a gimmick.
Oh, of course.
Alright, good command grab. One more mix could be death.
Oh, wow.
Ooh. Cheeky SDM attempt. Doesn't get it.
And that's why zero frame throws are amazing.
Just mash out.
Yeah, like, there is very little pressure in this game that's actually true. Most of it you can just switch guard and mash.
Oh, nice.
And Power Okina's pressure is no exception. Alright, I think that'll take it. Yeah, there it is. Jom is moving on to Grand Finals.
What a match.
I was like Shigen's DM grab is kind of deceptive, where it's kind of slow, but kind of not.
What is that in the background?
That would be my brother watching a football game.
Ah. Anyways, in Grand Finals, we have Samakema versus Jamazriel. With Jamazriel in losers, so he will have to win 2 sets as opposed to Samakema's 1. Let's see how this goes. I don't think Samakema has actually ever been reset in Grand Finals before. so John might be able to pull a first here.
What are you trying to say here?
I'm trying to say you're a god! It scares me.
We've said him before.
Anyways, we have a Shigen mirror. Both playing speed.
I'm disappointed that one of the Shigens isn't red and green.
Alright. Pulling each other around with 4As. You working? Gets a frame trap in the claw. John tries to punish, drops it, but still manages to get a frame trap. I have no idea what to say about this matchup beyond what you'd expect from a grappler mirror. They both hit hard, and they've both got very disjointed normals. But the latter is not very relevant when you both have the same set of disjointed normals.
Who can use them better?
Although, imagine there are a lot of matchup-specific shenanigans in this, because Shigen's jab is so slow. There might be a lot of situations where you can actually like, guarantee a command grab if you're player 1 or something. Oh yeah, something that seems relevant to bring up. The way this game handles port priority, player 1 always wins command grab interactions, and that extends to regular throws as far as I can tell. I had to do that through TAS, so there might have been emulator issues, so maybe that's not 100%, there are exceptions, but as far as I can tell.
I think you're right when I was messing with it. If they end up on the same frame, player 1 wins.
Okay, Samo is ending the games here. Already moving straight on to Zantetsu.
Like, why does he even boo this man? Actually, don't, but you can.
Yeah, no. We joke, but Zan is still legit. You can pick him too. You can pick Moria or Zombie. Maybe Lee if you're feeling fancy. Top tiers are kind of inevitable in this game. Like, they're a pretty clear cut above the rest. The only two that really blur the line are Mono and Lee. But even then, the borderline that the line that they walk is still pretty distinct from the other A tiers. They could be like in an S- and no one would complain. Alright, no counterpick from Jom here. Sticking to his gun. Oh, counterpick power. Actually, is power better for Shigen in this matchup?
I don't think so. Probably just relying on capitalizing mistakes with grabs and the things you can get.
Maybe he's just hoping to get the extra shenanigans from parry, or not parry, counter super, because like Shigen doesn't really have many other win cons in this matchup besides catch Zan doing something unsafe or mash out a counter. Oh, and that's gonna kill. Problem is, if you whiff the counter, you're just dead, because Zantetsu can deal 25% off slash easily. He can deal 25% off literally anything easily. Besides, like, the B follow-up on his command dash, I guess.
Oh, he can still. Speaking of countering.
And it kills.
Yep.
Alright, Jom's not out of this yet. Alright, has life lead now. Zantetsu is forced to approach now, which doesn't really change much, but... Who gets the dive kick? And the guard cancel is going to kill. Yeah, one of the really absurd things about all the top tiers in this game, they just get full combos off the guard cancels. And in Zantetsu's case, it builds a full bar. So you can guard cancel again.
Yeah, Zan's not the only one that can do that much.
Like, it would probably not be an unviable strategy to just build a bar with Zan as fast as possible and then just block for the rest of the game.
No, I've seen matches where players do nothing but guard cancel and kunai and win.
Alright, this could hurt. Nope. Drops the combo and leaves himself punchable. John does not finish it though. This is gonna kill. Oof.
That's unfortunate.
Very unfortunate. Alright, gets the cross up. More kunais. As per tradition, likely going to end this with a perfect. Nope. Alright, goes for Fandango, doesn't get it, and is killed by a dive kick.
Dive kick. Shit.
Hey look, I had a slide ready. This is the setup we had the finale on.
Some good games.
Those are some good matches. Alright, thank you everyone for participating, and I hope to see you next week. I'll be back on my actual setup, so we won't have whatever this mess of technical difficulties was. Alright. So, congrats, Samo. And
Thank you.
goodbye, everyone.